Hello everybody and welcome to this Verbling class with me. My name is Teacher Amy. I hope you've been having a good week on Verbling and enjoying lots of English classes and improving your English. If you would like to practice your writing, then this might be a class for you. I think there are a couple of slots left, so do come along in and join us. Today's writing class is about 3 steps to success. So what we're going to do is choose something that we feel that we know something about. Maybe we're an expert, or maybe we just have a bit of experience in the field. It could even be learning English. And we're going to write a little imaginary blog post or little article called 3 steps to success in that area. And actually you can change the number of steps if 3 doesn't really fit what you want to do. So you might want to make it 5 steps to success or whatever. But the idea really is to teach somebody through your blog post how to do something that you know how to do, but maybe somebody else might not. To share your expertise or your advice on some kind of a topic that you know something about. So that's our topic. If you are new to Verbling, or if you haven't been with us long, you may not know about everything that goes on here. And there's a couple of things that you might like to do. One of them is to follow any teachers on Facebook. And if you'd like to follow me, then you're welcome to check out my Facebook page, which is in the chat box. The other is to check out our Verbling teacher pages, which is where you'll find all the information that you should need about any of the Verbling teachers. So if you're interested in private tutoring, this is the place to go. You can click on the teacher and go to their teacher page where you'll find their calendar and information about them as well. If there's anything that's not answered that you need to find out about, then feel free to write us a message. And if you'd like to write to us, then you can do that from the Verbling teacher page. Just use the messaging feature. So that's all behind us. Let's say hello to our lovely students and see who we've got to share their expertise in today's writing class. So first of all, Julian, hello, how are you?
Hi Amy, how are you? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. How's everything going? Have you had a good week?
Yes, I had a good week.
Excellent, I'm glad to hear it.
You hear me?
Pardon?
You hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, because I have I can see your video, but it doesn't matter.
That's strange. All right, we'll see if any of the other students are having problems in Amo, Julian, but it's lovely to see you. Welcome.
Okay, the same. Thank you.
Let's say hi to Jose. Hi, Jose. Are you there?
Yes, hi, Amy.
Great. How are you today, Jose?
I'm doing very well. Thanks for asking. And you?
Great, thank you. Can you see me?
Yes, I can see you. Yeah.
Unfortunately, because I just made a funny face. Okay, Julian, it seems as if maybe just try coming out and into the class again or something. Might be just a little issue. Lovely to see you, Jose. And tell me something about your week. Has anything exciting happened to you this week?
No, nothing special.
Nothing special?
No, nothing special. It is a normal week. I spend all the week working in the morning and sometimes learning English in the afternoon.
All right. Well, a normal week in the life of Jose. Yeah. Well, it's lovely to see you. Maybe this will be your exciting moment. A really great Verbling writing class. Good to see you again. Jean, hello.
Hello. How are you doing?
How are you? I'm good, thank you. How are you doing? I haven't seen you for a little while. Things going okay?
Yes. Everything is going good.
Brilliant. That's what I like to hear. Well, welcome. Good to see you again. Ekaterina? Hello.
Yeah. Hi.
How's that for pronouncing your name?
You could call me Kate or Catherine or Katrina, whatever you want.
Whatever I want. Gosh, the choice is just amazing. All right. How about Kate? That's a nice, easy one.
Kate, that's great. That's great.
Where are you from?
I'm from Russia originally, but now I live in California.
Awesome. Do you like living there?
Yeah, it's pretty good weather here.
Mhm. Better than Russia, I can imagine.
Yeah,
Just in my
better.
imagination.
Yeah. It's autumn in Russia today, so
Yeah,
and here's
absolutely.
summer.
Yeah. So you get a longer summer, I guess, more, I don't know, palatable weather in California. So
Yeah,
make the most of it, Kate, and it's nice to meet you.
thank you. Nice to meet you too.
Anna, how are you today?
Hi, Amy. I'm happy to be in your class. Thank you.
I'm happy to have you, Anna. And tell me one thing that's happened to you this week.
I worked a lot.
Hmm.
I studied. That's all.
Excellent. So it's been a busy week by the sounds of things.
Yes, as usual.
As usual. You're such a hard-working person, Anna, that's why. Well, it's lovely to see you again. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Likewise.
And Ahmed, hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good, thank you. How's everything with you?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Wow, we've got no interesting news from any of the students today. But that's okay. I'm glad that everything's going kind of just, plodding along. And plus, we want to spend most of our time today writing, so I'm not going to chat for too much longer. I'm going to share the writing document, so if you just give me a second. If you click on the link, which I'm going to share in the Google chat, then you can access the document. And your instructions are really simple today. All I want you to do is to choose something that you feel that you know about, that you know something about. It could be, painting nice nail polish, or going on nature walks, or, I don't know, cooking a really, really delicious sponge cake. Whatever you like. It could be learning English, it could be something more complicated, making a science experiment, or whatever you like. But write and tell us how to do it. So I want to be able to use your instructions to go away and do this thing after today's class. So you need to be nice and direct. Try to make it interesting as well, if you can. But use your imaginations, and we'll see what everybody comes up with. We'll probably have about 20 minutes to write. If you want to change the number of steps, so you've got 4 steps that are really important, then that's fine. This is just an idea for you to get going. All you need to do is to type your name here, and then you start writing here. Okay, so if you have any questions, you're welcome to ask. I'll be here for the whole time. And if you could just mute your microphones so everyone can concentrate, and we'll see each other again in 20 minutes.
Sorry. Oh, come on, Karina. Go ahead.
Sorry, I can't hear you properly, Julian. What did you say?
Sorry. I was checking my connection, but I don't hear you. The steps, it's about the learn English or to get success in life.
It can be about anything you like, Julian.
Okay.
It can be about something you know about. So if you know about good bike rides in the mountains, then you can give us 3 steps to success about having a good bike ride in the mountains. But anything you like, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. Okay, everybody, just under 10 more minutes. Just under 10 more minutes. So try to finish off and have time for checking so that you don't make lots of mistakes when we go through the corrections. Okay, so the rest of you have got a few more minutes. Anna's mentioned to me that she has finished, so we'll start with Anna. If you'd like to spend another few minutes finishing off, that's fine. So you've got another couple of minutes, guys. But Anna, if you would like to start, then we can look at yours first.
Okay. I'm not sure if you are going to enjoy it.
Of course I will,
No.
Anna. I always enjoy your writing.
No, but I'm okay. Anna's poetry blog. I have to write a blog about 3 steps to success. To be successful, sorry.
Okay.
And in this moment, really, I don't consider myself successful in anything. I must be because I have a profession, a nice house, a nice family. But I've been a bit bitter recently because I try hard to please people and it's been difficult. So I write poetry and I do it in English. In my in my opinion, poems are sublime, even though they are not worth a dime. See, I already made a rhyme. Well, I think it's a great way to spend our time. Now, seriously, if you have been thinking about starting writing poems in English, in another language, sorry, the first tip I give you is get started. Jot down things that come to your mind and play with the words. It's really enjoyable. Plus, it will help you to burst your English and get off your chest things that may bother you. This way you can kill two birds with just one stone. Two, try to read about it and look up for information online because you can find, for instance, instructions about how to write a limerick and other types of poems step by step. 3. Don't care about criticism. If you are an English learner, of course you cannot expect it to be perfect. Furthermore, the criticism is the people who envy you weapon. Well, those are my suggestions about how to succeed in writing poems in another language. If you would like to try it, I hope my tips can be useful for you.
Great, thank you, Anna. I really like it. It's wonderful. I really like the topic that you've chosen because it's a bit of an unusual one, and I think it's a really fun activity to try and write some poetry in a language that you're learning because it kind of makes you stretch a little bit if you're trying to think of rhymes or you know, it can allow you to be a little bit silly but also play around with the vocab and grammar that you're learning. So I think it's a great tip. Thank you. Okay, so let's have a look. I have to write a blog about 3 steps to be successful. And in this moment, really, I don't consider myself successful in anything. That's sad, Anna. I'm sure that's not true. I must be, because I have a profession, a nice house, a nice family, probably, and a nice family, because it's the last thing in the list. But I've been a bit bitter recently because I try hard to please people, and it's been difficult, so I write poetry, and I do it in English. In my opinion, poems are sublime, even though they are not worth a dime. See, I already made a rhyme. Well, I think it's a great way to spend your time. Now, seriously, if you've been thinking about starting to write poems in another language, the first tip I would give you. We sometimes use a conditional in this kind of way, Anna, because it's a bit more of a sort of gentle way of proposing something or offering a suggestion. Or you can say the first tip I will give you. That's okay, but the first tip I give you sounds a bit funny. You could just say the first tip is, if you like, as well. So let's put it clearly. So number 1, get started. Jot down things that come to your mind and play with the words. It is really enjoyable. Jot down things it would come to your mind.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, but I think
I think the Amy,
Emil.
it's out. Maybe you can. Oh, she comes back now.
Oh. Are you still there? Yep.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Yes.
Here.
I don't know what's happening. Okay, there we go. So Anna, could you explain burst your English? You could maybe say burst your English bubble, but what do you mean by burst your English?
Improve.
Improve.
Sorry. Boost. Maybe boost.
Ah,
Instead.
boost. Yeah, boost might be better. Okay, that makes more sense.
The screen is black now.
Okay, let me reload. I'm not sure what's going on. Sorry, guys. And can you see that?
No. Now I can.
Great. Okay, so boost your English and get... We need to put off your chest. It's a great expression, but you need to put the thing off your chest before off your chest. So get things that may be bothering you off your chest. I would tend to put it in the may be bothering you rather than may bother you, because it's one of those things that sort of changes as time goes on. So as at the time of writing the poetry, the things that are bothering you right then. This way you can kill two birds with just one stone. Yeah. We don't usually have just. As this is an idiom, we usually just say kill two birds with one stone. But it's okay. It's not wrong. Number 2. Try to read about it and look up. Look up. We don't say full, we just look up information online. Because you can find, for instance, online is one word if you're talking about the internet. Instructions about how to write a limerick and other types of poems step by step. Cool. 3. Don't care about criticism. It's a bit, yeah. It's a little bit strange to tell someone to not care.
Okay,
by
sorry.
saying don't care. Yeah.
Don't put yourself down if you receive a harshly criticism.
Yeah. Okay. So don't put yourself down. That's a nice one. Or maybe just ignore criticism.
No, not every kind of criticism. Harshly criticism.
Okay. Let's put harsh. Oh, my typing's terrible today. Well, it's always terrible.
Depending on the criticism, it's very welcome.
Yeah, exactly. So sometimes it can be constructive, right?
Sorry, Amy.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is harsh?
Harsh? What's harsh,
Yes.
Anna? Can you explain what harsh criticism is?
Oh my gosh. I don't know very well how to explain. For instance, Julian, if I told you you are monotonous, it would be a harsh criticism. But if I told you, you know, Julian, you speak very well, but you have to improve your intonation, it would be a constructive criticism. I don't know how to explain better, Amy. Harsh means in a way that you...
So it's a little bit offensive, right?
Yes.
So there's a lot of this going around on the internet. Sometimes when people comment on things, they put something really direct and a bit offensive.
Oh, okay.
And then you could say, ooh, that's a bit harsh. Like, they might be right, but they could have put it in a nicer way, and the way that they've put it might be hurting somebody's feelings, okay?
Okay.
Great. If you're an English learner, of course, you cannot expect, I'd say, just to be perfect there, Anna. Because we haven't really mentioned exactly what it is. I know that you're referring to the poetry. You could put that, I suppose. Furthermore, the criticism is the people who envy use weapon. Furthermore, the criticism...
Offensive criticism.
Okay. Offensive criticism is... we can't put the people who envy use into this long structure. So it would be better to put here a weapon used by people who envy you. Okay? Well, those are my suggestions about how to succeed in writing poems in another language. If you would like to try it, I hope my tips will be useful to you. 1L for useful. Great. Thank you, Anna. Awesome start. Okay, who would like to go next?
Maybe I can try.
Okay, Julian, where are you?
Oh, and no,
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome, off you go.
Okay. Nowadays, the success is the most popular worldwide word. All people talk about it. At this moment, the success has become a kind of obsession by the human beings. Nevertheless, I will follow the word tendency. If you are willing to accept, I will show you 4 ways to get success making the bed every day after wake up on it. The first step is that yourself don't have more sleep, because maybe you could come back into the bed a few minutes later and the process will finish it abruptly. After, you should remove the blanket and sheets completely to allow the humidity and hot of your body leave the bed and eliminate the probability to occurs grow. After wait 30 minutes, you shall check stirring out your sheet bed to kill the garbage and bad energy that may are liquid with them. Sorry, I don't have the.
You haven't time to finish.
Step.
All right, that's all right, Julian. I think you can add that on in a moment, but let's have a look at it. A great choice, may I add. That was very funny. All right, so nowadays, success, because you're talking about the word, you don't really want the, you're talking about the word itself, right? Is the most popular worldwide word. All people, instead of all people, everybody or everyone. Everyone is talking about it. Full stop. At this moment is not wrong, but it's not exactly, it's a little bit overused by non-native speakers. I think in this type of context, it just would be better to say right now, Julian. It's more natural sounding. Okay, right now, success has become, we don't need been, has become a kind of obsession. I don't think we need to say by the human beings, because I think it's kind of obvious, really. It's not going to be dogs that are obsessed with becoming successful. Nevertheless, I will follow that word tendency. If you're willing to, full stop. If you're willing to accept it, I will, because you're about to do this, right? You're about to show me 4 ways to get success. To be successful at making the bed every day after waking up. We don't need to say of it, okay? After waking up. Well done for putting it in the right ing. Okay. The first step is that yourself, we don't need to use that here. We just need to use you. The first step is that you don't have more sleep because maybe you got mustn't, I think, is the thing that we need to say here.
Ensure?
Yeah.
The first step is that you must ensure?
Must ensure?
Maybe, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
Works.
That does work, but we need to change it to a negative here then, right? Because what you're saying is you don't want more sleep.
Haven't?
No, you must ensure. Must ensure that you have finished sleeping, I think, is the key thing to say. that you have finished sleeping, because and then what we're saying here is because in the other situation, in which case we need to use the word otherwise, right? Because if you haven't finished sleeping or otherwise, you might come back into the bed a few minutes later and the process will be finished abruptly. Okay, after that, or afterwards, you should remove the blankets and sheets completely to allow the humidity and heat of your body to leave the bed and eliminate the probability of, what's this?
It's a parasite. It's
A parasite?
yes, parasites.
How about we put parasites, because I think it's quite funny.
Okay.
And it might encourage people to make their bed, because the thought is horrible. After waiting 30 minutes, you shall shake strongly. You shall strongly shake all of your sheets, all of your bed sheets. You can't say to quit. Maybe you can in American English, but it does sound funny to me. I would say to get rid of. Get rid of the garbage
okay.
and bad energies that may be linked with them. Julian, I want you to write. Julian?
No, your connection is. Oh no, I don't hear you,
Ah, you didn't hear.
Amy. It's me or you?
No, I think she's having
Okay.
problems with her internet connection.
Sorry, guys. It's telling me that my connection is perfect, so I don't know what's happening.
Okay.
Okay.
Julian, let's go straight to you. Could you read through yours? Are you there, Jean?
Yes, I'm
Yes.
here.
Great. Could we read
Yes, I'm
yours?
here.
Okay. Well, it's small. I'm really tired and I cannot think a lot, but I try to do my best. How to prepare yourself for a long ride biking. This week I pushed myself into a challenge race. 100 miles biking is not an easy endeavor, at least for me, who rarely ride a bike. But this week I discovered the bike could be an exciting activity. Anyway, first of all, I recommend eat healthy food. This is the base of a good performance during a long ride. 2. Review all your gear is in a good condition. Remember, if something will break during the race, could take several minutes to fix or could take you out of the race. 3. Prepare your mind for the challenge that is in front of you. Remember, your mind could be your best asset or your worst enemy. And finally, enjoy the ride.
Great. Awesome, Jean. Thank you. I really like this one. You've given it to us in really nice, easy, digestible pieces, so it's really easy to read and follow. So well done. Just a couple of corrections to make. So how to prepare yourself for a long bike ride is what we'd call it. Okay. A bike ride. Okay, this week I pushed myself into a challenging race. 100 miles biking is not an easy endeavor. At least for me. You said me, but you wrote my.
Yeah.
Me is correct. Who
Sorry.
rarely rides a bike. I know this is a bit funny because it's you, but because you're using who, we need to say rides. Okay?
Oh,
Who rarely
okay.
rides a bike. But this week I discovered that biking
Okay.
could be an exciting activity. Anyway, first of all, I recommend you eat healthy food. You don't need because I'm sure it's more than one piece of healthy food.
Yeah, you're right.
This is the base of a good performance during a long ride. 2, review that all your gear is in we would probably generally say just good condition. In good condition. Okay. You can say this about any kind of appliance. Is it in good condition? Yes. Remember, comma, if something would break during the race. Aha, conditional. Not if something would break, if something broke. Second conditional, okay? So you use the past simple, and then you use it could, which is correct. It could take several minutes to get fixed or be fixed, or could take you out of the race. Very good. So you've got the if clause, and you need the past simple with the if clause, okay? If something broke, then you give me what would happen. 3, prepare your mind for the challenge that is in front of you. Remember, your mind could be your best asset or your worst enemy. And finally, enjoy the ride. Awesome. Well done, Jean. Really, really few mistakes. Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right. Who would like to go next?
Me.
Okay, Jose. Where are you?
Yes. Fine.
3 steps to achieve success in life. I wonder if you're going to talk about making the bed.
Okay. I have to read?
Yes, please.
Okay. Being successful financially is the people dream. Everyone thinks that people make it fruit of casualty, but it's not true. It takes quite a bit more effort than just luck. In order to be successful, we need the 2 basics, an education and a job. Both of them are very important. The willingness to work hard is the first step to a successful life. This attitude and character of having the willingness to work hard for what you want to achieve, your dream, is important to gain success. The willingness to learn is the second important step to being successful in life. It's very important to have a good predisposition for learning. We are able to keep up with the ever-changing knowledge and technology. The technology is changing constantly, and we have to turn around our knowledge. The third step, you have to learn to share all the fruits and effort with others. If you accomplish these 3 steps, you will have a balanced life. With these 3 steps, you will achieve whatever you want in life. Friends and family are very important. You have to think only about material things. In life, there are so much important things. Nowadays, the people are selfish. We have to learn to share material and immaterial things. Both of them are very important. We are living in an unfair world.
Thank you. Wonderful, Jose. Very in-depth, this one. So, let's go from the beginning. Being successful financially is the people's dream.
Okay.
Or, when you say this, the people's dream, it's a bit like, almost like political or something, a little bit. If you don't want that, then maybe say something like being successful financially is everybody's dream. But that's up to you, okay? You definitely need this apostrophe S, though, either way, because it's the dream that belongs to whoever it is. Everyone thinks that people make it fruit of causality. I'm not quite sure what you mean by this, Jose.
Sorry?
I'm not quite sure what you mean by this sentence here. Can you explain it to me?
Yes. When the people think that you can obtain you're successful in life fruit of casualty, it's not true. You have to work hard, and you have to learn to have a willingness for learning. It's very important too.
Okay, so I think this is the problem here, this word that you've put, causality. What you mean is like by coincidence, or it will just happen naturally, right? Okay.
Yes.
Everyone thinks that people... Okay, I think we need to change the sentence order around because it doesn't make sense with this word here. So, and maybe something like, people may think that it just happens as a natural result of life or something like that.
Okay, okay.
But it's not true. It takes quite a bit more effort than just luck. In order to be successful, we need the two basics. And then you're mentioning the two basics, so I'd put either like a dash or a colon. An education and a job. Both of them are very important. Excellent. Great first intro. The willingness to work hard is the first step to a successful life. Beautiful sentence, Jose. Awesome. Well done. This attitude and character of having the willingness to work hard for what you want to achieve your dream is important to gain success. Yeah. The willingness to learn is the second important step to being successful in life. Life is with an F, for now, okay? Unless it's the plural. It's very important to have a good predisposition for learning. We are able to keep up with the ever-changing knowledge. Okay, yeah, I agree, but we need to put something like in that way or in this way, as in if we do have a good predisposition for learning, we're able to keep up with the ever-changing knowledge and technology. The technology is changing constantly. I think technology is changing constantly, and we have to turn around our knowledge. We have to turn our knowledge around.
Okay.
What exactly do you mean by turn our knowledge around, Jose?
You have to improve your knowledge constantly.
I think turn something around might not be quite the right idea. I think we have to keep our knowledge moving forward, or we have to keep learning.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just put keep learning. It's a simple one. The third step you have to learn. You have to learn to share all the fruits and efforts with others. If you accomplish these three, you still will have a balanced life.
Do you hear the teacher? I don't hear anything.
No.
Me neither.
Could you hear me?
I think the teacher has some connection problem, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, could you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you without any
great.
problem. In the first time, I thought that it was my problem, but no. I think it's the teacher's problem.
Yeah, I think so.
Now I'm sure. She dropped. Unfortunately. Oh my gosh, I think she is going to be unable to join us again.
Yeah.
Oh, Amy, can you hear?
The teacher is come back.
Yes.
I'm really sorry, guys. I honestly have no idea why there's a problem this morning.
Yes.
Okay, carry on. I'm sorry, we're going to run over a little bit of time. I will carry on. In that way, we're able to keep up with the other. Okay. The first step is that you have to learn to share all the fruits and efforts with others. If you accomplish these 3 steps, you will have a balanced life. With these 3 steps, you could achieve. We shouldn't think of. Okay. In life, there are so many important things. Because things is countable.
Okay.
Nowadays, people in general are selfish. We have to learn to share material and immaterial things, both of which are very important. We are living in an unfair world. Okay, awesome, Jose. Thank you.
Okay.
Really well written. Well done. You had some superb sentences in there. Right, Kate, last but not least, could you read for us, please?
Sure. I'd like to tell you how to learn sailing. Many people think that is very expensive and too complicated for usual people, and if you are not a yachtsman or a millionaire, you shouldn't even try to sail. This is so not true. First, start with finding a good yacht club that gives lessons to everyone. The main secret here is to find a club where children could learn, because it usually means it's not about only getting money from you and real fans of their job work there. Second, choose an instructor who can explain difficult things in simple words. That's very important, not to complicate a lot for the first time, because there are so many new technical terms in sailing, and it could make your head spinning and kill your enthusiasm. We don't need that, so try to take a lesson with a few different instructors, and remember, the simpler the explanations are, the better they understand sailing. Third, and the most important thing, is regular practice. Make a schedule for yourself and follow it no matter what happens. You know what a Japanese proverb says? Fast is slowly and continuously. And over some time, you will realize that you start to feel how to sail, not only to know how to do it. And this feeling is so exciting. You will love it.
Wow, that was awesome. Thank you, Kate. I've never been sailing, but my mum learned to sail when she was a child, and she absolutely loved it. And it seems like you've given some very good advice for people who might like to try. So let's just go over a couple of corrections. I'd like to tell you, just before we finish, guys, I'm just wondering if you would mind if I shared your writing on Facebook today, because we've had some really awesome pieces of writing. So if you do mind, i.e. that you don't want me to share, please let me know in the chat box, just in case you want to leave the class. Kate, I'm going to go through yours now.
Okay.
I'd like to tell you how to learn sailing. Many people think that it's very expensive, that it is very expensive, and too complicated for, we'd probably say, normal rather than usual people. I know it's a bit funny, but that's just how it is. And if you're not a yachtsman or a millionaire with an E, you shouldn't even try to sail. This is so not true. I like your colloquial language, Kate. First, start with finding a good yacht club that gives lessons to everyone. Yeah, we don't need a comma. The main secret here is to find a club where children can learn. Because, let's put it in the same sentence, it's not great to start with because in this type of order, because it usually means it's not about only getting money from you, and real fans of I'd say this, real fans of their job.
Of the job, maybe.
Yeah, the job is.
Could you hear me? Anyone?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, great.
We can hear you without problems.
Yeah. Let's wait for a while.
I don't think she's going to come back because it's 7 too.
I think, I don't know.
She dropped it. And the time is over.
Maybe, but I don't think she could just stop it without saying goodbye.
No, because she had problems with her connection.
Yeah,
It,
maybe.
it wasn't her fault at all.
Maybe.
And then when the time is over and the connection dropped, I believe the teacher is unable to enjoy.
Ah, maybe. Maybe that's the rule. That the connection stops after the lesson.
Uh-huh. I think so.
Maybe. So,
I thought you wrote very well.
yeah, sure.
She's trying.
Yeah. Так.
Okay, I'm
Oh. So,
Are you there, Kate?
yeah, I'm here.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to figure out what's going on because my internet says that it's fine. Anyway, let's continue. We're nearly done.
Maybe with some,
Yeah, if we get cut off again, what I'll do is I'll send your corrected writing via a message on Verbling, okay, so that you don't have to wait around any longer.
Okay.
All right, so we
Okay,
should be able to
great.
get through it. Let's go. So second, choose an instructor who can explain difficult things in simple words. That's very important, not to complicate things a lot for the first time. Because there are so many new technical terms in sailing, and it could make your head spin. And kill your enthusiasm. We don't need that, so try to take a lesson with a few different instructors, and remember, the simpler their explanations are, the better they understand sailing. Really good. Great sentence. Third, and the most important thing, is regular practice. Make a schedule for yourself and follow it no matter what happens.
Yeah.
You know what you know, okay, so Japanese needs a capital.
Mhm.
I would say that generally when we're introducing this kind of thing, we'd say there's a Japanese proverb that says, blah, blah, blah. Fast is slowly and continuously. I've never heard that before, but that is really true. And it's also very true
Yeah.
for language learning. I like that. And over some time, you'll realize that you start to feel, if you want to emphasize it, put it in
Yeah.
italics. Feel how to sail, not only to know how to do it. And this feeling is so exciting, you'll love it. Awesome. Really well written. Excellent work. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I'm so sorry for that really long-winded
It's okay.
delay, but I will leave you now to go and enjoy the rest of your evening and hopefully
Okay.
see you again soon.
Thank you so much.
Take
Bye.
care.
Bye.
Bye.